Hey, welcome back, friends. Today we're going to talk about the MokWheel Basalt. The darn thing is nearly an e-motorcycle. It's one of my favorite e-bikes I've tested so far. I've had 6 now. This is one of my favorites, but there's definitely some things I don't like about it. We'll talk about it in this video. Hope you stick around.
Today's video is brought to you by rvmattress.com, a Brooklyn bedding brand.
So our family has enjoyed RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding's mattresses for over a year now. We love them and we're confident you will as well.
This particular model is called the Dream Foam Essential, which just won Good Housekeeping's 2023 Family Travel Award for having a big variety of sizes without sacrificing comfort, making it the perfect mattress on the road.
With your RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, you get a 120-night sleep trial and a 10-year warranty.
For our family, the RV is our place to recharge for the next day. So a comfortable night's rest is important, not just for mom and dad, but for the kids too. Thank you, RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, for sponsoring today's video.
So head over to rvmattress.com/wondering and use our code WONDERING to get 25% off your next mattress.
Now let's hop back into today's video.
Okay, friends, I'm quite certain you don't need to see my face for this video, so yeah, let's get going on the Basalt, the MokWheel Basalt. This has been, I mentioned in the intro, I think, I've had 6 of these e-bikes, and this has been my favorite so far. Yeah, a couple reasons why. Let's go over some specs first. You've got 26 by 4 inch aluminum rims, tires right here. Pretty cool thing at night. This is reflective. This little part right here is reflective. So, yeah, if you're riding it at night, you should be in good shape. Speaking of, this is a side note. Got you a little headlight. We'll talk about that in a second. You got a 44 tooth crankset on this unit with 7-speed Shimano components. Those have worked well. I ride these more for fun with the throttle. I enjoy the throttle more than I do the pedal assist. So I haven't really gone through the Shimano components over and over and over again, but they seem to be, they're pretty quick and to the point, very responsive. Hydraulic disc brakes. So I've had units with hydraulic disc brakes, and then I've had units with just cable disc brakes. Pros and cons to both. I think hydraulics are going to be the better performing of the two. I think they're going to last a little longer, but then you have to bleed them from time to time, and if you have any issues, they're going to be a little more expensive to fix, the hydraulics. 110 millimeter adjustable suspension, so that's a pretty good amount of travel for a suspension. Now you can get that, obviously you can go a little stiffer if you want to, depending on how much you weigh and where you're riding, stuff like that. Stainless steel chain. The aluminum alloy frame, 6061 aluminum alloy frame, they've done a good job here. They finished some welds here. They finished some welds here. For some reason they didn't finish these welds. But yeah, a nice looking frame. I like the color of this unit. But yeah, it's a good looking bike for sure. And the aluminum alloy helps with the weight, but this thing is still heavy. We'll talk about that in just a second. I think 940 amp hour Samsung battery, 48 volts. You can see that in here. Now I've left the key in it, and of course this is removable, so you pop that out and then you move that. You're going to be able to access the battery for inside charging if you like. Now you can also charge it from the exterior. If you don't want to remove the battery, you can also charge it right here in that little port, rocking and rolling. 60 to 80 mile range. Now that's going to obviously vary on how much you weigh, where you're riding, the terrain you're riding in, all of that stuff. But I see no reason, the little bit we've rode it, I have not had to charge it. I see no reason that you should definitely get the 60 miles out of it. And of course that also depends on how much throttle you're using and how much pedal assist you're using. But it does have a very good range, easily 60 miles, 400-pound capacity. So that takes this bike to the next level. This bike weighs almost 80 pounds, 79 pounds. Huge con, I guess. E-bike companies are sending me these things because e-bikes are so popular with the RV community, and an 80-pound bike is going to be very difficult for some of you to get around. It's also going to max out a lot of capacities on the racks, on your bike rack for, unless you're putting this in a toy hauler or the back of your truck, you're going to have to get a super heavy-duty bike rack to carry 2 of these around. Now, if it's just you're good to go, but 2 of them is going to be a little bit different story. And probably the most important thing is regarding most of these e-bikes is the 48 volt 750 watt. This is going to be a brushless rear motor. Apparently, MokWheel builds these themselves. And I can tell you, I am 230 plus pounds, and this thing moves me around with ease. And so even though the bike itself is heavy, and I'm probably heavier than an average person, man, it moves me around with ease. Now let's check out a couple of the little nuances here. Here's your screen, and you can see you've got your battery life on here. You've got your trip. We put about 15 miles on it so far. That's how long it's been on. That's not how long we've been riding. And then your pedal assist is right here. Right now it's on 0. If you needed to change that, you got your up and down buttons here. You've got your power button right here. Let's turn on your headlamp. You can see that. There you go. There's your headlamp. Adjusting that. And my favorite part, probably kind of cool, is it got a horn. So I thought that was pretty cool. The saddle's been very, very comfortable. You can see this is a wide saddle for my wide booty, and yeah, I've been very happy with that. You do have brake lights right here. Those do light up. No blinkers, but you do have brake lights, and you got a 55-pound capacity little rear rack right here, which I think is awesome. I think these units do come standard with the fenders. So fenders are going to be a big deal, guys. If you don't have fenders, you're really going to be limited to very dry conditions when you're riding, or else you're going to get a lot of spray. I think that goes without saying, but some people don't think about it, and a lot of e-bikes will force you to buy the fenders separately. This one, it comes with it, so I'm really appreciative of that. Now, one of the cool things about this bike we hadn't talked about yet is this little port right here. It's my understanding that this little port is put here for an inverter and solar. So you can hook this will charge via solar panels, and there's also an inverter accessory that attaches right here. You can find that in the link that I'll link it up for you in the description box below. But yeah, I found that to be really, really cool. I don't know of any other e-bikes that you can charge via solar panels. So I found that to be pretty interesting. Just another little overview. I don't think I mentioned these grips, but these this is like almost like a silicone type material. It's very, very comfortable grip. This is a leather pleather material here. I don't know how durable that'll be, but so far so good, and very, very comfortable grip. It's a very comfortable bike, I think. So I've had bikes now with the 20-inch fat tires. I've had full frame bikes with just the regular tires, and I can say this one with the 26-inch 4-inch tires certainly is the most comfortable bike I have used. I mean, as I mentioned, it's almost like an electric motorcycle. It is that comfortable. Let's go for a ride, and I'll show you how it performs, show you how it moves around my 230-pound belly. All right, guys, let's go for a ride right here. And the biggest thing that you'll probably want to take a look at is how the, let me adjust you up a little bit, how the speed looks with me going up and down hills. So let me get out of the way of the trash truck. And I'm not pedaling right now. Going up a slight hill right here, and it easily hits 20 miles an hour, no problem. There is, as I mentioned, there is plenty of motor for this bike, and I've been very happy with that. Considering how heavy the bike is, considering how heavy I am, yeah, I've been very happy with that. Longer rides, when you do pedal, the torque sensor is very good. It senses when you need it and when you don't. It does a good job of that. They advertise all of this stuff, but I'm just confirming some of it because, they're trying to sell bikes. I don't care if you buy a bike. Doesn't matter to me. And of course, we're going to have some noise down here. We can't ever do anything without some noise. Let's go around the lake right quick. And then we'll have this hill when we turn around. Nice big bump right here. Boom, boom. And that's really, really smooth. Throttle. This is completely flat right here, and you can see Pretty good response from the throttle. Slow it down. The brake performance has been great for me. Let's take it off-road a little bit. Now this is obviously not concrete, and you see you still have no problem getting up to speed here. Nice little bump there. But the fat tires really make, oh, that was a spider web. Got me. The fat tires really make a huge difference. Now let's go up this pretty big hill right here. Curb. And this is a pretty significant grade right here. And just keep an eye on that speed. We lost 1 mile an hour there, but this little hill right here, it shouldn't have a problem maintaining speed. So it's the throttle cut out once it hits 20. And now you can see we're going uphill, decent little grade here. And the throttle's having to, yeah, the throttle continues, but we're sticking at 20 miles an hour. So you can see it. I mean, it's got plenty of motor for me, 230 plus pounds. The bike itself's 80 pounds. And yeah, this has just been a pretty good, I say pretty good. It's been the best bike, my favorite bike out of the 6 I have experienced. Okay, friends, there you go. Just an overview and a little bit of my experience with the MokWheel Basalt. It's been a great bike. Like I said, I've tested 6 to this point, and if you're interested to know which ones I've tested, comment down below. I'll let you know my favorites. This is my favorite. I'll let you know a couple of other good ones and some of the ones I did not care for. But yeah, today was just all about the MokWheel Basalt, and it deserves its own video for sure. Guys, I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having safe travels. Over 70,000 subscribers now, and that is a huge thanks to you guys. Again, hope you guys are doing good. See ya.